McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Conklin brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets in possession.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. And that throw intended for Malachi Corley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. It is cut left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. From the red zone now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
On one, right? Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Hey, 57 color, 57, 50, yellow.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Now begin the drive with Dillon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. Second down.
11.
Burrow. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. John Johnson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
11 Thomas.
On third down, here's Burrow. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Come on, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet? Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two, fire down these two. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. There's time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And it's going to be second down.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Right side.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Wilson's got it. He's got it in the red zone. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Easy.
Throwing is Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets tie this game at 21. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Done, guys. Stop. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Stop.
Here's Burrow. This one falls incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
11.
3rd and long for him here. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Jets football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he goes down a little short of the 40. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And a man is there to knock that away.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Conklin brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. One quarter to go. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On 1, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Play action now, Burrow. Got it, man, it's Gesicki. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's going to be caught by all. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
A give left side to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught by Burton. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Gotta go.
Working quickly here.
11, 90. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Has it down close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie us up 28-all. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? I even call a different one. I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Jets are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds his target, Hall. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hall running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yellow.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets leading by 7. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the counter, Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he drives this forward to the 6. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. Got.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11, 11.
Motioning left is their running back. Looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
11, 11, 11.
Now to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.